As we get
Alrighty.
into the draft, DK will be on blue side this time, hospitalized, moving to their away game on red side. Poppy Band returning for DK, wanting to make sure that that doesn't come out in the jungle. Mordekaiser, another return pick for hospitalized. We're lining up for the exact same draft so far.
I expect to see team hospitalized last pick in their top lane, allowing their top lane to get that counter pick. I think will relieve some of that pressure coming out of the top lane.
Yeah, a lot
We
of
got
the
the
same
Poppy and
thing
a
here.
Soul ban again. Yep. First two bans are just copy and pasted from game one.
Hey, Soul, man, I wish I had prepared a royalty-free music list for this, but I got nothing. So we'll be sitting here in
Alright.
silence. Uh,
Oh, we got a Vayne ban.
Vayne ban coming out from
Discord
DK. They do
Kitten.
not want to see Agatio on his comfort pick again. So we will be seeing at least. Oh, I lied to you.
Oh no, they changed it.
Son of a gun. I've been duped. A Taric ban coming in from DK and potentially an Ari answer for hospitalized. Maybe this was their missed ban last time.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Ari coming out ban against Lowell. They decided that Hui was not the threat, so no Hui ban coming through. But taking Ari out of the pool. Jinx for locked in for TK, first pick.
And
So
it ain't
setting a lot of
broke, don't fix
opportunity.
it. You know.
Yeah, that's fair. Kaisa locked in early
Kaisa.
for hospitalized. How do you feel about
I
Kaisa right now?
I don't think she's very strong. And I also think it's a terrible matchup into Jinx. I think a decent, not even a decent Jinx,
Full
can
bot
just
lane
poke
locked
the
in.
crap out of
Kaisa
her.
Braum for hospitalized.
I mean, that does, like, if a Braum can get on you, start his passive, I think Kaisa can proc it pretty quickly and stun you down. But, like, they have to get on you. And what I'm assuming is coming out next is a Thresh, you know? And they're just gonna, there it is. They're just gonna run back that bot lane. Um,
Yeah,
Jinx has
it's
the
a run
range
back type
advantage over
thing.
this Kaisa, you know? And I don't think Kai'Sa's in the best spot right now, whereas Jinx is like one of the best AD carries at the moment.
I would
So
love to see a Caitlyn Morgana come out here for hospitalized to answer the Jinx Thresh, but Braum does have his
oh yeah.
shield. I have a question in the chat from Choffles about the miss ban from last game. There was just a missed ban. Some hospitalized did not lock in one of their bans, and so it went through as empty. My chat disappeared. Do you have? Oh,
They
there it
pull the
is.
Hui again. Discord Kitten seems like, you know, they're like that worked the first game. Maybe like it'll work the second game. Doesn't matter what you run into us. We're
Yeah,
confident.
Discord Kitten's happy with their first game. Choffles may have lost both games, but it didn't miss a ban. You know, it's not really the LCC if we aren't missing bans, but we have set down new rules. The picks and bans that you make in the pro draft tool are binding unless you have a technical issue. But at some point, we've got to stop missing picks and bans. So we've dropped a rule for it. And so far, it has not caused any issues. Every team has been able to get all of the champions that they desired. Um, and that's great to see. A Diana ban, something new coming in as well for DK.
Interesting.
Hospitalized, still focusing in on the top lane. Garen will be banned out finally.
Hey, do you
Psychotic
think they just ban
pulling
the
the ban.
Nasus here, or they go for the Mundo still,
I think this could be a
or do they
Mundo
just
ban.
not worry about it?
I think this is a Mundo ban.
I think it's got to
See,
be. It's either Mundo or Ivern. I think, in my opinion.
yeah, waiting with bated breath for the final ban of this game.
It's the
For
Mundo
those of
ban.
you just joining us, this is week one, match three. Discord Kittens versus Hospitalized. We're just getting into their second match. Discord Kittens took away game one. Hospitalized fighting to go even in this match. The Mundo ban will come through. So, what will DK's answer to Mundo be? Sion, Mordekaiser, Garen, and Gwen all taken away. Or sorry, Mundo's banned. But like, sorry, what will DK be taking top with all this taken away? Olaf locked in.
Oh
This could
wow.
be jungle or top Olaf. I don't know TJ to be an Olaf player, but he could be cooking under the table.
Could be. You know, people got their alt accounts that are sneaky practicing.
Yeah,
He
curious
did
to see
get
if
a.
there's
He
another
did
Ivern
just
in
get a
town.
jungle buff though, so it could be a jungle. Maybe
It's a very good point. The buff did come through.
So maybe a little guy didn't want to sit around and just shield people. Maybe he wanted to go in and start fighting on his own, you know?
Never will see a Jax
We got
return
another
for Bug.
Jax pick.
So we will have at least one new pick as Garen has been banned away. Knowing Psychotic, who do you think he's going to lock in here? Quick.
Honestly, I don't even know. Maybe a Tom Kench to
Ooh,
protect extra protection on the Jinx, but
I'm curious about it. Lowry
allowing,
locked
huh?
in for the power. I'm excited to
That's
see Psychotic bring Alawi to the top side. I don't think this will be his Alawi debut, as this is his second game in the LCC. Olaf to be decided if he will go to the jungle or the top lane. I don't think Olaf loves to play into an Alawi, and it does seem that Olaf will go to the jungle with a Malphite to answer Alawi. This is really just a pick to go for on team fighting later on. Malphite not going to be able to fight Alawi in the top side.
but
Expecting to have
yeah,
a strong Alawi.
Malphite inserting the shockwave onto whoever he wants. Pretty powerful weapon.
Simon have a repeat of last time.
That's right.
Needs to
Keep your eyes
practice his
open.
5-point defense.
That's right.
Everybody out there in the LCC, make sure you're familiar with your 5-point defense. Where do you stand, and where will they be coming from? You do not want to be caught out like that in your match games. Good luck to everybody. I'm going to throw us on directed camera, make sure chat's off. Let's turn off the time controls. And we're into game 2.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Both teams moving out together this time, deciding not to spread out. I'm just going to zoom us out here. Let's watch this happen.
Okay, my league client crashed.
This
I'm
is
just
exciting.
gonna watch. I'm gonna watch yours.
What?
My league client crashed.
Reboot.
So they both went for the invade here, huh?
Yep.
And they missed each other. They
It's
went
so
around
quiet.
different.
So Vision
So
going
like,
down for DK into the enemy jungle, moving together as
yeah.
4.
Oh,
Psychotic
they're gonna
has
miss
left.
Yone here.
Yone should have spotted them there.
Yone saw him.
Bug in first. Engage on the Bug. Braum passive should be huge here. Bug
Exhaust
able to
dropped,
jump away with the
exhaust
flash.
dropped.
He's exhausted. TJ jumping in.
Flash.
Stun will proc the Braum passive actually. And a first blood over to Little Guy. Crimson Yone on the back end. TJ will slink his way out. A second kill onto Jags. Beza low. Agatio will move away. His ghost burned for the kill. So in the end, 2 kills over to Hospitalize this time. A much better start. And Little Guy will cancel Beza's back as he does the Raptors. Little Guy don't think should commit to this red buff. He will have a hard time fighting for it. He's on Vision. He will take the Raptors and leave level 2. And Bug standing on a ward. Little Guy may decide to contest him, knowing that he has not yet started it. I'm just going to zoom us out here so we can see what's going on in all these lanes. Jags moving to lane level 1. This is a tough start for DK. It's got to feel much better for Hospitalized. Whittle Guy will move in. Bug jumped. Whittle Guy will pop Ghost level 2. Axe to follow.
Bug's the goner.
And Bug will drop. Level 1, no leash, attempting to take his his red buff, but on a ward. Does not know about it. Whittle Guy punishes him for it. And this is a great start to the game for Hospitalized. 3-0 to start the game out, 2.5 minutes in. As we mentioned, strong top side for Psychotic Kittens, but 2 assists for TJ have got to feel good. He's got his team off to a good start. Happy to sit up top lane and just absorb experience.
Yes, if you notice though, the Malphite has no flash or teleport. He blew his flash to get the stun off in that level 1 play, and then he teleported to get to lane on time. So we got both summoners advantage to Psychotic up here, but like you said, 2 assists on the Malphite allows him to stay caught up on CS difference.
Ooh, a nice hook attempt. Whittle Guy behind Discord Kittens could look for a gank here, but the wave's going to crash, and he will be spotted out by Beza on the way out. The minions look even, but this wave crashing into Agatio, they should be able to pick up some of this and find themselves slightly up. Whittle Guy crossing through the river, picking up the scuttle. And let's settle in mid lane for a moment here. As Simon is low
on mana already?
Alright, low mana. Ooh.
Waiting out on these trades early, though.
Whittle returning to bot lane. There's
Oh.
no ward available for them. Flash away from Beza. Jags has the lantern drop, but Beza's next to him. Beza's going to drop a hook in. Will get to the tower, but unable to trade back. Great play out of Whittle Guy to press his advantage early on.
This is what I was worried about in the bot lane. Like, I knew it'd be like a volatile lane, and you got the 2-0 start on the Kai'Sa already, and so that lane, that range advantage I was talking about really doesn't matter that much when you're just this much stronger. And I think a Widow Guy kind of learned their like Discord Kitten's bot side is pretty strong, and that maybe he should camp him, and he did that, and he gets rewarded for it.
Yeah, well played from Whittle Guy. So far, looking like the MVP for this match. Didn't mention that last match. Ian and I sometimes like to pick an MVP from the match. But getting into game 2, we can decide after this who is the standout player from the series. Everybody, give it some thought and let us know who you think is the MVP.
Psychotic lands an E on Malphite and chunks him pretty hard, and goes for a back here, while TJ's farming under tower with very little mana.
We see Bug trying to catch up in the jungle again, playing from behind in the jungle. Off the back of that invade, Whittle Guy really the one to watch here with the huge gold advantage, but Agatio got to be happy with his start this game compared to last game. Currently up 2 kills and up farm. He is 2,300 gold compared to Beza's 1,500 at this point. Dragon is on the map, and the Void Grubs will be spawning in the next minute. Lowell looking to roam slightly towards bot side, but is going to return to mid lane.
Yeah, Olaf had this early Dragon Clear threat, and I think they were aware of it, and they were looking for him. But I think they checked a little early, and he might be on it now. He is on it.
Yeah, they would have seen him do this. They know he's going for it. Everybody looking to rotate over. He's pulling it out. But I think they have a lot of prio. He could take this anyway. Going to
Yeah, Jinx is backing.
They seem unsure about the choice. Jag's going to scout it out, see that it's full HP. But Beza has reset. Whittle Guy will keep doing the dragon? Checking top real quick. TJ being pressured.
Another E landed. More damage off on the Malphite.
Whittle Guy finally getting some support. Unable to decide if he wants to take this dragon or not. Will now commit to it. And DK has the opportunity to move over towards Void Grubs, but Bug is on the bot side of the map clearing his grubs, and this will be a straight dragon take for Hospitalized. No
Yeah,
trade
I think Bug's a little shaken from that invade or that early level 1 kill on him. He's struggling to catch up, and I think his momentum is affected because of it.
Yep. Definitely a ray of sunshine for DK. Psychotic, huge advantage in the top side, double the CS of TJ, and not looking like it's about to get any better. TJ with his teleport on cooldown and out of mana is going to struggle to find any farm in this top side without Psychotic bursting him down. 1 plate taken, Whittle Guy moving up to this top jungle.
I expect Widow Guy to pay a visit up there, but this is a level 7 Alawi now. You know, this is the time where she wants you to come try to fight her.
That's right. Level 7 Alawi, and the Malphite has no mana. This will be a 2v1 if Whittle Guy decides to come up here. Still level 5. Looks like he's going to attempt to take the Void Grubs. Getting the Dragon and the Void Grubs will be very powerful. He has Tiamat, but Bug is spotted from out. Simon on the rotate.
Time is there. Top is rotating. Alawi has prio. Drops his full load onto the Olaf to force him off.
But they are able to successfully push him away, and they will take the Void Grubs off the back of Psychotic's advantage and Lowell's roam. Well played from DK to make sure they don't drop the Dragon and the Void Grubs.
I like that. I think that's a fine play. Oh.
Jags being aggressed on from Agatio and Abraxo. The passive will go down from Prom and Kai'Sa to burst him out. Well played to run him down there. No summoners burned, and no ultimates burned. Agatio just getting his ultimate now. Top side, we have Bug engaging onto TJ, but this will be a reset angle for Psychotic to come back and pick up this wave. He decides he doesn't want to leave all this. We'll push the wave back in instead of roaming, or instead of looking for a freeze. Beza wants to defend this tower. Jags with him. Directed camera, please. Gatio diving in. Will be hooked.
Hooks landed. Exhaust is down. A flash out from the Braum ult.
Yeah, they're able to deny all the CS off the tower, take a plate, but Beza survives. Simon moving over. Able to apply a little bit of pressure, but going to have to rotate out as Orianna pushes him in. Yoni making sure that they can't do this for free. Jags with a nice hook onto Whittle Guy to force out the ultimate. Olaf will run away. Whittle Guy with a Whittle ulti. Yoni able to push mid.
Tons of armor.
Not going to find his way.
That's I was gonna say that that play is really bad for DK there. During that entire time, you know, waves are crashing for Jinx down there. The roam for Simon to keep them alive allows Orianna to push waves under tower as well. So both laners, and they're going for another dive.
Yep, again pushing them off the wave. This is great pressure from Hospitalized, moving in coordination and taking advantage of their health advantage. The health advantage they've created for themselves. Bezo forced to reset, and this is 2 or 3 crashed waves completely denied. Psychotic continuing their terror in the top side again, 30 CS up, or sorry, 20, 25. So by a 600 gold advantage, almost 700 gold built out of the top side, but Hospitalized 2,000 gold ahead across the board.
Yeah, I think the Discord kittens are gonna need to collect these bounties, or this Kaisa may start becoming a terror. Might get out of control.
You're
the
kind
double
of quiet,
passive proc. The double passive procs on the Kaisa Braum is a brutal combination if you can get it off. As you can see, like, Thresh is taking the brunt damage of it. He's just popping when they go all in on him.
Oh, I missed it.
Oh!
You've got to see this. A dive coming in from Psychotic in the top side for a solo bolo. A little bit of a spoiler, but we saw the Psychotic drops on the back end of this. Oh, a well-placed ultimate from TJ to lock him underneath the tower. Psychotic will commit to finish him off, but well played from TJ to force him to trade for it.
And I believe with that ult, TJ collects at least the XP on that farm. But as you can see, Psychotic has teleport advantage after that play.
Yep, Psychotic definitely still in the driver's seat of top lane, but well played by TJ to even trade it back at all. When you're behind, trading back is always good.
Check out the Malphite's items, bro.
Oh,
this is an AP Malphite in the top lane.
GJ deciding he's not going to be able to out-tank Alawi, so he might as well try to out-burst her.
I
going
think
to be
his job
trying
now
to burst
is
down
to...
Beza in these team fights.
That's what I think his job is planning to be. Just, you know, survive the lane and one-shot whoever's fed. And if that fed player is in bot lane. Yeah.
Locket
and luckily for him,
from Abraxo though, will be helpful to keep Gatio alive on the back end with him diving forward. Dragon goes down, and the second spawn of Void Grub is going to be taken by Discord Kittens. That is 3 taken already, so this will be 6 with a powerful Alawi. This could be a win con.
That's what I'm saying, like a split pushing Alawi who's already ahead. Oh no.
That's going to be taken out here. Kill taken by Abraxo. Well done. We like to see our supports kill securing. Psychotic bullying TJ. Flashes away. Oh no. Yep, he did force it. If that had connected, that could have been a kill. It would have been close, but he knows that he doesn't. He's building AP. He cannot tank those soul pulls from Alawi. What is it called? Test of Spirits.
Test of Spirits.
Yeah,
he was testing.
Dangerous spot here in the mid. Whittle Guy surely going to look for a gank on the exit, but Simon able to walk away. So at this point in the game, Tanner, check in with me. What's the win con for both teams?
Okay. The win con.
Hold on.
Hold up.
Shut up. Bugs diving top. TJ with another ultimate down to hold him, and he will trade again.
He trades again. That
well
AP
played.
ultimate under tower. But I think this is okay. Like this gives free pressure because Psychotic lives, and like what I was about to say, I think a lot of the win con coming out of Discord Kittens in this game is going to be the 6 grubs, side lane pressure from the Alawi. I think at a certain point, and that point might already be.
Jags. And Simon will come over after Jags pulls him in, and they will find a kill on a Whittle guy. That early advantage not making a difference in the 2v1. Now finding himself.
And that's the shutdown goal going onto one of the carries that they need for this game.
That's correct.
They need to slow, like, I think DK, they need to slow this game down. They need to let their Jinx carry. I think she's done a good job based on how aggressive Hospitalized has been down in that bot lane to only have given up 2 kills and to stay up and farm. Honestly, like the lead's not as big as it could have been. I think. Obviously, there are 5 plates on this Kai'Sa for 0 on the Jinx. Like, she is really far behind. She hasn't finished an item, whereas Kai'Sa's at 1.5. But if they can stall this game out, force them to not be able to take these team fights because of the Alawi side lane pressure, allow this Jinx to get 2-3 items, I think the tide can end up switching into the favor of Discord Kittens. On the other side, I think the win con is to be forcing these fights with this early game strength on this Olaf and on this Kai'Sa. Get these picks, force out the objectives, take the early objectives, take the early towers before this Alawi takes your side lanes, before this Jinx gets too fed. And we're going to see how well they
advantage here for Team Hospitalized. The wave crashing into topside, Psychotic moving to grab it, and Simon caught out alone in the bot side. Nice ultimate from Yoni to pull him back in. Simon will trade damage, but he will give his life for this push as they find a nice pick. Could look for a Malphite ultimate here onto Beza with a Agatio to follow. A hook onto TJ. Beza will fight it out. There's the ultimate onto Beza. The Agatio ultimate to follow with Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa will go down.
Tower.
Yeah, Agatio on the run. Bug able to find the shutdown with his lamppost. TJ flashing away off the back end of the fight. Brave to be playing so aggressive mid lane after investing everybody bottom, but I like the angle. I think it was just a little late.
Yeah. Who picked up that kill? That was the Jax. Jax picking up a shutdown on Kai'Sa is great. You know, Jax is also one of those late game scalers. Getting extra gold on him, big shutdown from that Kai'Sa. That could be another threat. I think the longer this game goes on, the scarier Discord Kittens team becomes.
I think it's going to become very difficult for Hospitalized to answer this side lane push. Psychotic has 6 grubs and a huge dick in the top side, and Beza is going to continue farming, pushing waves mid. They've got their lane assignments down. Bug moving to support while Jags is coming out of base. Braxo on the side. If Kai'Sa lands a W onto Beza, he can be burst down very quickly.
We got Simon down bot lane. Oh, he's pulling out the TP, and it looks like they're trying to collapse on him.
Right, gank also top side. Let's see if Simon can get out here.
They did not like him touching.
Yeah, but early ultimate from Little Guy to chase him down. Ultimate comes out, but Seraph's is popped, but he will drop in this 4v1.
I think that scares them Dragon, but look at mid and top. Mid is getting free farm. She got tower. Psychotic Kittens is just wrecking terror up there for their. I guess this puts them to soul point if they collect this.
Yeah, soul point is huge, and they have had dragon control the whole game. No dragons have yet to go over to DK. Rift Herald drop.
I don't know if you saw that. He was trying to ward jump, and he had Herald, so he drops it because it's in your ward slot. Yep. That is a bad mistake. Does it still get the charge off? If so, I mean, it's not terrible. No, they kill it before it gets the charge off. That's a mistake on Bug. He goes in off the blast cone, which was right behind him to begin with. He could have just done that. He dies, doesn't get the dragon. Ugh.
Yeah, the steal attempt to keep them off soul point, but in the end he will drop his Herald and his life into Hospitalized hands during that play. Like you mentioned, a lot of pressure coming down mid and top from Beza and Psychotic to push out waves, but the dragon goes over and Hospitalized finds themselves at soul point with a very strong team fight. I think the win condition for Hospitalized is definitely looking like a dragon soul, much like Discord Kittens was able to find last game.
Yeah.
Changing up lane assignments now, Psychotic pushing bot side,
trying to collect
they
that standing
don't want Lowell
gold
to die again in the bot side.
It's only a 1k gold lead. And it's shrinking.
It's tight.
And he's gonna collect this tower. He's
Deciding to
not
back
he's gonna let the
away.
minions die out.
Has been destroyed.
Not sure if he collected the local gold there. I think he did. Jags going for a hook on a Whittle guy. Beza will miss his W on the back end. Bug unable to jump across the wall, so it will just be a hook for intimidation factor.
That's right.
Do you think,
Dominant.
let's take a look at the damage here from Malphite. He is full AP landing into Lowell. Will he be able to find a kill playing into a squishier champion than the Alawi?
It looks like the Malphite build is the Malignance for a little bit of damage and the ult cooldown, but it looks like he's going full tank after that. He's got 2 armor items now, or an armor and a ruby crystal. So honestly, like, I like that build. You know, like, I think it might be enough to do 80% of an 80 carry. Plus, you know, that brings the ult up a lot faster with the Malignance cooldown, which is
67 seconds at this time.
it's not bad. And what is it? What level is he?
He's level 13.
13. So he's got 2 points in it. Yeah.
Little guy will
Oh.
find Psychotic looking for the roam through the top, through the bottom jungle.
been
Psychotic
exhausted, but
with
that's
a
a big
4-man
ultimate.
Alawi ult will continue bursting it down. Psychotic on his last leg. Abraxo as well. A huge flank from Crimson Yoni, finding 2 with his ultimate. Jags fighting alone now. Gatio will burn him down. Bug, last one alive. Gatio almost giving his own life back to Bug in return, but will survive. Ping's going down on the Baron. 4-0. Team Hospitalized
They're
in
all
the advantage.
so low.
They are low indeed. Lowell could look for pressure down onto Agatio and the rest of the team. His ultimate is up, but he's got no vision. Let's see how he does here. Yeah, Agatio forced to retreat. Braxo also low, but they have Olaf. Little guy should be able to deal damage to this Baron quite effectively. Low HP TJ forced to flash away by Simon.
Simon
This
could
Baron
pick some
will
up
go
if he
away.
feels a little brave. And he misses that, and they get the Baron.
Yeah, has no vision, decides to play it safe.
I wonder what Psychotic was thinking there. He kind of gave up his side lane pressure to force to play mid, and it didn't work out. The instant exhaust going down on him to cut his damage.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't notice the exhaust. It's a good point. I'd like to highlight Crimson Yoni coming into these fights with Orianna, and they are finding the shockwaves onto the backline. In that case, managed to catch Jags and Beza inside the shockwave. And now getting back out on the map, Hospitalized at Soul Point with a 3,000 gold lead. They have Baron buff, Psychotic pushing the side wave. Should be able to sustain themselves, but Crimson Yoni will also not be too afraid of Alawi, able to keep the distance in that matchup. Division line relatively strong for Discord Kittens. Yeah, what's up?
There's a 50 CS gold lead in the top lane. There's a 40 CS difference in the mid lane, and then about a 20 CS going the opposite way in the bot lane. Junglers are a lot closer this game.
You
I
mentioned the
think.
CS, but look at the items. 3 full items out
I know.
for Agatio, and 2
I
just
was
picked up
gonna
for
say,
Beza.
like, yeah, 3 items on Kaisa, and
You
she
see an
and she's
ultimate
going
come out
the-
from Whittle on Olaf. He's engaging on a Psychotic. Psychotic is down. Agatio to finish him off. Lowell also caught out, slowed, but he has his ultimate down onto them. Jags with a hook onto Whittle will push him away instead of re-engaging. That is a
This
1 for
may just
none in
secure them.
advantage of Hospitalized. TJ still pushing in the top side. 4 for Discord Kittens looking to contest the 4 from Hospitalized on their Dragon Soul. TJ with a teleport available.
Team Hospital is doing a good job here picking off. Oh, the
Objective
steal!
bounty claimed. The steal. Whittle guy low. Dragon stolen. Jags going low. Agatio to push him down. TJ with the teleport in. That is a 3 for none in favor of Hospitalized, but DK saves themselves the Dragon Soul by comboing Bug's jump in with the ultimate from Bezaboyo on Jinx. Could be looking for a flank on a Lowell with the Malphite ultimate.
I don't know if you saw that, but I do believe Beza
think he was on
flashed
vision.
away. Yeah, this is a good retreat on Simon. I believe in that fight, Beza flashed away from Simon, from his Hui's own ability. in that fight. So Jinx does not have a flash in any of these upcoming fights. But that was a huge ultimate coming out of Jinx, stopping the soul point, collecting the bounty, the objective bounty. Keep stalling this game out even longer, which is what they want. What I'd like to see from them is we need this Alawi to stay in these side lanes, drawing more pressure to him or taking the towers. There's a lot of objective gold on these towers right now, and he needs to be collecting them.
Yeah,
Wow.
Would you say
and the rest
at this
of the
point
team,
in the game it feels like we're 24 minutes in?
It doesn't. No.
Yeah, this feels like we're already in the late game, doesn't it? Jax
Yeah.
catching up to Widow Guy will find the hook and force out
Force
the
out
Olaf
the ultimate.
Really, for just a hook. Gotta be feeling good about that one.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know. They must not have had any vision. They didn't know where the rest of the team was, and his team wasn't really nearby. So I guess he preemptively ulted to stay safe and not get caught
We could
out.
see an engage onto Psychotic here, but he should be finishing this reset. And Hospitalized knows this. Will back away. Jags could look for a hook. Will also back up. It's a tense game state.
Psychotic has canceled his back. He spots that they have 3 in the mid lane, so he decides to keep pushing. You have Malphite coming up to the top lane to meet him, and he yoinks the soul. Gets a good trade-off.
Lots of vision control out right now for Hospitalized if we toggle the vision. Only the center of the map controlled.
He can't see he's being collapsed on, but I think he feels it.
I think
I
he's
don't
got
know.
an idea, just a whittle one. Will
I think that mini wave might stop his back.
He will complete.
He gets out. He gets out.
Nice timing there from
Doing a
Psychotic on the
really, doing a really good job of not overstaying him, providing that pressure that he needs to be doing.
Yeah.
Drawing the team up there to fight him, and then disengaging.
Right now, power in the game onto Widow Guy and Agatio. Huge amounts of gold onto Agatio. He's on 3.5 items. They will find the engage on Psychotic after he resets and comes back to the top lane. 4 go down onto him. The Braum ultimate.
On his side of the map this time, he still gets caught. He's gotta feel bad for Psychotic. Oh, we have a pause.
Okay, this is a Beza DC.
Send all 5 down to answer Psychotic in the side lane. They're doing it in the shadows. There's not enough vision.
Only 2 left here from Hospitalized. Could be a follow-up from Lowell. Jags the only one here, and they will walk away happy. If Agatio had not canceled his recall on Kaisa, they may have all in there, but as it is, only Lowell and Jags available to pressure, and I don't think they win that 2v2.
And those are the types of plays that I was just trying to talk about, is even when they think that they have the number advantage, I don't believe they're confident enough to know that they win them. And they're also lacking the information on the vision side. When they catch these people out with these hooks, they don't have the confidence to be all right, we're taking this fight, because they don't know where the rest of their team is, and they're not winning these fights. And so they can't just hit that go button, hit that all in on this guy, get this pick, because a lot of these people that they're getting these picks on, the Olaf, the Malphite, they could take so long to take down at their power level right now that the entire team
here. They're engaging on the Baron. The Dragon has not spawned yet, but this is Dragon Soul, so DK definitely have it on their mind. They have Psychotic on the bot side. Teleport is available. 4 onto Baron.
I don't think we see a teleport here.
No, we will see Baron go down, and Dragon available in the next minute. Not quite yet. Psychotic pressuring the bot side tower. Beza will be engaged on by Agatio. He is under half HP, a third left. Jags with a nice hook to stop the follow-up. Psychotic fighting in the bot side. Directed camera will take us there. Bug getting early pressure onto the Dragon, but Hospitalized will send their 4 over. DK must contest this Dragon. I do not think they can deal with a Chemtech Soul onto Hospitalized, but this Dragon's going down so quickly, I don't think they're going to be able to contest. Psychotic pushed away from his reset by TJ, and Hospitalized will walk away with the Chemtech Soul.
Yeah, that's going to make it even harder. My point I was talking about, where they don't have a lot of the damage to really get through these people fast enough to feel safe to go all in on these picks, and Chemtech Soul is just going to make it that much harder. that much harder to
Kemtech
finish
Soul
somebody
is
off. I
really
think.
happy for that as an Olaf player.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yep, Olaf happy
gets
to
harder and
fight
harder
his
to
way
kill.
free.
Exactly, and the lower you are, the harder you are to kill with the Chemtech Soul.
Yeah, it's not a lot of
This
actions.
game is looking a bit doomed for Discord Kittens. Another hook, but he's got no one around to help him. Little guy's not
able to
even
find the
phased.
hooks, able to find some good plays, but this early advantage just continuing to snowball for Hospitalized.
Misses the ult on the way.
Pressuring 4 and 1 with the Baron. Trying to get Psychotic into a place where he can provide pressure, but still not up to his tower yet. Beza holding off an AP Malphite in the bot lane alone. This tower will go down. May see an engage from TJ onto Beza.
I think Beza might be... Nope. Oh, he's safe. He's good.
We see a teleport to the top side from Yoni to defend the tower against Psychotic. Psychotic resetting. They need to find a fight here off the back end, but Hospitalized moving away.
I think at this point, like, the Malphite doesn't even feel threatened by this Jinx, and he can go sideline to that, and they're sending an AP range matchup into the Alawi to keep the Alawi from pressuring as easily into this Malphite. I think it's a good strategy for Team Hospitalized, and I'm not sure how DK responds.
I'm a little disappointed with the level of actual take that they're getting off this Baron right now. They will take the inner towers from mid and bottom, but burning their teleport to defend top instead of hard shoving, I think might be a mistake. That Baron gives them a lot of pressure to continue forward.
Yeah, I think trading a top tier 2 for an inhib is a trade I do every day, you know? And I'm not sure why they would give up that pressure. Like, you wanted to use these Barons to, you know, to crack open the base, and they didn't do that. Which, again, stalls out this game for this late game Jinx.
Yep, as you mentioned before, they have late game insurance. TJ with the flash in. Beza will flash away, but the ultimate still hits. Agatio flies in, finishes off the kill, and Loa will be on the run. Bug as well. But Yoni will flash over the wall.
Yone?
Shockwave will miss. Loa will force to flash away. 5 men still up for Hospitalized. Psychotic pushing in the bot lane. And Beza Boyo taken out. 0-5 now on this game. Has hit their 3 items. Beza has disconnected. I hope that wasn't connected. It seems to be much later, so it definitely doesn't seem so, because they flashed away off that play. May see a pause come out before they respawn. Up to the players if they want to do that.
I don't know if you saw that pick on Beza there, but the Malphite ult misses. And Beza flashes into it off from a panic. Like a panic Malphite ulting at you, and he flashes into the impact zone of the Malphite. So I don't know if that's TJ predicting. If so, that was big brain play. But
I think
my
it was just
feeling
good placement because he would have hit him on either side of his.
It's of his team's 4 kills to the 21. So you know it's dropping the bucket. It's not enough. And I think at this point I don't know how TK comes back.
I think it's still trying to find a way to get Beza some gold, but like you mentioned, it's in a massive gold lead. 4-21 the kill score, and the Chemtech's Soul. Next objective spawning soon will be Elder, won't it? Yeah, it'll be Elder Dragon next. I wish Spectator had those numbers, but it sure doesn't.
Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe like, because I don't think, look at that, you have Malphite just waiting to set a trap in there. Bug might be caught here because he walked over a vision.
Will have seen
he
that
should
go
know that
through.
they're there.
Hoping that he can escape. Will TJ spend the ultimate? He will not. As they move over towards Baron. Baron will be the next objective to spawn, with Elder Dragon following behind.
I think that was an opportunity
that is strong from DK. They've managed to push out their ward line, even though some will be expiring. Jags moving back out with fresh set to help get that vision. Lowell in the bot side with his teleport available. You can see why it's so scary for DK to try to move out, as they have the vision toggled off. And Hospitalized will see Jags moving forward. Will engage onto him. Beza with the follow-up. Jags flashes away. And this will be a neutral state again with Jags resetting. This Baron will spawn before he gets back.
Yeah, I think this is a free Baron for Team Hospitalized here. Simon might pick up that bot tower, but I think it's too little too late at this point. And they're gonna TP to save it anyway.
Double TP to engage on a Simon.
I think Simon's out, but
Curious about the
man, made him.
here.
They do not want Team Hospitalized to get any gold in this game.
Yeah, forcing them back off of the tower bounty. That would have been a nice pickup. 800 gold off of the tower on its own. And
Right,
then
plus the
the
bounty.
tower bounty on top for the global gold would have been a nice
But now-
influx for Lowell. Psychotic
Now they have
pushing
no
top side
teleport and
forward.
Psychotic's pushing top.
But this is Psychotic will teleport down to the bot wave, and Hospitalized will pull off of the Elder Dragon. They want to prepare for this fight. Yoni half HP. They do not want to coin flip this Elder Dragon. Huge ult in from TJ on a Lowell and Bug. Jags holding the front line, and Simon continuing to push in with his Olaf ultimate. TJ a wall in the front line. Psychotic looking to flank from the side. Jags nice hook. Agatio half HP. Beza still full HP, firing from the back. A nice shockwave onto 3. And Psychotic with the full ultimate on the backside, but unable to bring anybody down. Bug and Beza retreat. I'm sorry, TJ does fall in the fight. But 4 still alive for Hospitalized off the back of their huge gold lead. They will elect to leave the Elder Dragon on the table to fight for later and push down mid with their Baron buff.
And just crack open the base. Beza is still alive here on the Jinx. So I don't think they end here, but they definitely open the base and they decide to leave. I think they're going to back off towards Dragon again and
This
secure themselves the
inhibitor,
Elder.
and they may reset before taking the Elder, but still, Simon, Lowell, Jags, and Psychotic all down. Lowell and Jags just getting back on the map. Psychotic still down for 15 seconds. They can clear vision and start this Dragon. Does Agatio have a way to heal off of this? He does not. But this Dragon will go down very quickly under the combined damage of 4 members of Team Hospitalized. Bug, hoping to find themselves a steal, they will pull this Dragon out. Beza and Jag still in the mid lane, unable to rotate over yet. Rocket comes through. Bug in the pit. Dragon, 1200. Smite down to 200 HP, and it will be secured by Whittle Guy. Abraxo will steal the kill secure the kill again, bringing himself to 2-0 and 17. Yoni as well, 2-0 and 11. 1 kill each, or 1 death each for Agatio and Whittle Guy. And
I respect the attempt on Bug, but he's got to get his smite timing down a little bit better. For those, I think he had the opportunity there.
I think it was discipline from Hospitalized to stop hitting it and turn over to Bug. They did burst him down, but the Counter-Strike makes it difficult for them to burst through it. Yoni throws their damage out, but unable to finish. And they do secure the Elder Dragon, going to push through bot lane here while TJ pressures top. Beza pushing out mid from these super minions and is going to have to rotate to defend. I think we will be seeing the last fight quite soon. 14 kills now for Agatio on the Kaisa. He has completed his Guardian Angel and will be a menace in these team fights. A nice claw in from Lowell onto Yoni, chunks them down to near half HP. But the Elder Dragon is still a huge problem. There's a fight topside from TJ and Psychotic. Directed camera, please. I'm turning you to manual. We need to see this bot lane push. No waves available quite yet. So, really, I think we're looking for a huge poke from Simon before the fight to even make this possible for Discord Kittens at this point. See some of that coming out and managing to avoid it themselves. Yoni is half HP, but the one to watch out for is Agatio on Kaisa. He can dive in really hard to follow up any engage that his team finds and has the Guardian Angel to make sure that he doesn't get picked out too quickly. Pressure in topside from TJ against Psychotic. Psychotic losing a bit of their hold into this tank Malphite, especially with the Elder Dragon both standing up here full HP as the inhibitor mid continues to funnel creeps into that lane. but the tower still full HP for Discord Kittens, able to hold this quite nicely.
Diamond's doing a really good job at
teleport
clearing
coming
these
in from
waves, but the
TJ onto the bottom
teleport to
tower.
keep it alive.
Nothing available from Discord Kittens. Psychotic still on the top side, but they will tank through this tower by teleporting onto that creep. That's an exciting play. Really
Forcing
nice.
the tower.
Hospitalized.
Can't clear him in with a TP on it. Gets the tower. Forces the...
Ooh! Flash forward into a 3-man ultimate from TJ. Please stop following Bug. I hate to see this fight happen. Bug will go down trying to chase on a Crimson Yone. He's 1 HP. Agatio free fire. He takes a hook from Jags. He is exhausted now. Jags continuing to lock him down. Abraxo supporting him as much as possible, getting this Braum passive Sharks onto everybody. That is 4 down for DK, 5 down for DK. The ace for Hospitalized will bring us to the end of the match. That is 1-1. Congrats for Hospitalized, bringing it back in game 2.
An amazing performance. I think the Braum passive in these games was, or in this game, was